All right, number 15, it looks like we have a vocabulary term. So we want to match the phrase with this equivalent term. And this one says, runs indefinitely through 2 points. And that would be a line. We've been graphing lines using 2 points, so that's the definition of a line. And then 16, we have an application problem. So it says a small pizza at Little Italy Pizzeria costs $6.25. Each additional topping is 50 cents. So the cost of ordering a pizza can be determined by the equation y equals 50 cents times x plus $6.25. Y represents the cost of the pizza. X represents the number of toppings. We're going to graph the equation by finding 2 points that satisfy the equation, plotting them on the graph, and we're going to click the point on the appropriate position, and then we can move it by dragging it. So there's 2 steps, as you can see. So starting here, this equation is already in slope-intercept form. So if we get 0 toppings, if I plug a 0 here, then my y-intercept is going to be $6.25. That's the minimum cost for a pizza. So I'm going to go up 5, this is 6, a hair above, and you see we get $6.25, which is great. And now, imagine this as being a half. 50 is a half, but they have it in decimal, so it doesn't matter. Let's just do it like this. See, normally we do this with a table. I mean, table is the same thing. So when we have 0 toppings, so this is 0, this guy comes out to be $6.25. If we put a 1 here, so we'll just say we add 1 topping, this equation becomes 0.50 times 1 plus $6.25. So basically we're just going to be adding 50 cents 1 time, and we end up at $6.75 for 1 topping. So I can use this order pair as my next one. So on this graph, I'm going to go over to 1, and we're going to go up 6.75. Okay, and it's hard to see, but it does say 6.75. And then step 2 says we're going to use the graph to estimate to the nearest $0.25 the cost of a small pizza with 4 toppings. Okay, so it wants you to estimate to the nearest 25 cents. So 4 toppings. Looks like 8.5, 8.25, but you can do the math. Okay. So all we have to do is plug in 4, and 4 times 50 gives us $2, and so our 6 plus 2 gives us $8.25. Okay. So looking at that line, I could tell it's right above 8. I think I was saying 8.5, but 8.25.